Trish Sells ATL can help.
With the current Atlanta real estate market, buyer and seller opportunities are better than ever.
Thank y'all so much, but I'll take it from here. Sellers, this is your market. It's time for you to get off of that fence and put your home on the market and get it sold to my buyers who are waiting for you to list your home. I'd love to earn your business, so please give Trish a call at Keller Williams Realty Buckhead, 404-604-3800, or text or call 404-819-4495. Please also visit my website at TrishSellsATL.com. Let's talk about how I can assist you with achieving your real estate goals and making your dreams a reality.
List your house with our mommy at TrishSellsATL.com.
Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon. It is so good to see you guys. I know it has been a while, but we are back like we never left. We are back so that we can get into this real estate news. I know you guys have a lot of questions. You may have a few concerns. You've been hearing stuff that's been on television. You've been hearing on the radio. You've been hearing news articles. That is why we are here. We have the tea and the juice. We have everything that you need to know about the real estate market. So the very first thing that I need you guys to do is to come on in. I need you to invite your neighbor, your co-worker, your church person, your family member, your sister, brother, auntie, cousin, who they have had questions about real estate. They wanted to do some things and they're really not sure right now because of this market. This is the live that they need to be on today. So I need you to go grab them, shoot them a quick text message, say, hey girl, Trish is online and she is wanting to assist you with real estate. So if you could just do that for me really, really quickly. I am going to put welcome everyone in the chat. If you have any questions, anything pressing that you need to ask, just pop it in the chat and I'll be more than happy to assist you, answer any questions that I can. And if I don't have the answer, definitely get back with you so that we can make sure that you are getting your questions answered. So I just wanted to give you guys a couple of minutes to go ahead and grab some folks to come on in the live with you. I'm actually sharing my own live myself because I want to make sure that we're hitting all platforms today. Hello, LinkedIn. This is our first time with you, but hello, LinkedIn. I'm so happy to have you a part of the Trish Sells Atlanta Weekly Real Estate Chronicles. This is your weekly real estate update. Atlanta real estate market update. So I just wanted to make sure that I included my LinkedIn family. Yes, yes, and yes. And so I'm giving y'all a couple more minutes to tag, to like, to share this video. It's gonna be stock full of information, y'all. It's so much information in this newsletter. It's just crazy, y'all. So I just want to be the first to let you guys know, let you know what was going on. So if you could tag, like, and share for me, that would be great. And we will get started. What's going on, Instagram? I'm live on Instagram too, y'all. So just thank y'all so much for everybody who tags, who likes, who supports my business. And I'll give a brief intro at the beginning of this live. If this is your first time joining us, I want to go ahead and do that brief intro really quickly. I'm going to give you guys about 30 more seconds before we hit this intro really, really quickly. My bio is on my website, which is www.TrishSellsATL.com, www.TrishSellsATL.com. If you want something that's really, really, I'm just going to give you guys the Cliff Notes version of it today because we got a lot of information we got to dig into. So my name is Trish Myrick. I am from the ATL and I am a realtor. I do have a team. It is called the Trish Sells ATL Real Estate Group. This team was formulated on this year. I have been in the real estate business for 13 years. In July, it will be 14 years. Real estate is the longest thing that I've ever done, including being married. However, I absolutely love the real estate business. I love to help people. I love to educate them through the vehicle of real estate, because single best investment that's going to give you the largest return on your investment. It's one of the biggest assets. It's going to give you the maximum return on your investment. So that's me. I serve all of Atlanta, not just Atlanta, but Atlanta and semi-radius surrounding. We have gone as far north as Brazelton. We've gone as far west as 10, it's kind of like west past Kennesaw. We've gone as far south as Locust Grove, and the east as Covington, Georgia. So we are in Atlanta. We are Atlanta and surrounding. We would love the opportunity to assist you. So we get into this real estate news, because that's what y'all have been waiting on today. I am going to drop in the chat on Facebook. I'm going to drop in the chat the link, so if you would like to follow along or subscribe to our newsletter, so that way you get it when it comes out. I'll be more than happy to send that over to you. Just drop me a message in the chat. So we will get right into it. Thank you also to my podcast family. Thank you for the Southern Belle of the ATL podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for listening to this real estate news. I truly appreciate you guys, and I'm happy to be back. I got so much news to share with y'all. So let's get into it. How is the market? How are the numbers for the market in the last, this is as of Monday, y'all. So this was the activity for the market within the last 24 hours. We had 219 new listings. We had 496 and 183 closings. And that's from week to week, because I do these stats every week. I put them out every Monday. So the previous Monday to this Monday, we had 183 closings. We had 496 new contracts, and we had 219 new listings, y'all. So the real estate market is booming. Unfortunately, we've been hearing people say, oh, I'm going to wait for the bubble to burst before I buy. And you're going to be waiting for a mighty long time, because the market is not showing any signs of slowing down. There is not going to be a busted bubble, y'all. So the only thing that's going to happen is the interest rates are going to go up, and you're going to pay more for that same house that you waited on. So it would be advantageous to you in your pockets. So go ahead and jump into that market and find something that will definitely have equity, that will be still a wise investment, y'all. So do not wait on a bubble to burst. There's no bubble. There's no busting. As long as we have jobs, as long as businesses need employees, as long as the job market is strong, the real estate market is going to be strong. So I'm sorry if somebody gave you misinformation, but it will be wise to go ahead. If you can purchase the home right now, you see that rental rates are skyrocketing. Rent $2,500 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Y'all could be paying a mortgage and investing in yourself. So with that being said, if you have any questions, you feel like, I kind of touched a nerve, you felt semi-attacked, I love to talk to you so that we can talk it out and talk about how I can assist you in real estate market. You can call or text me 409-4495, 404-819-4495. Please wait till after the live, because I am on the live right now, so I'm not going to be able to answer your call. But you can shoot me a text and I'll say it afterwards. So moving on, guys, what is the best time to sell a home? It's coming up fast. For myself, me and hear me, listen to me. And I got this article from the Atlanta Business Chronicles. So the best time to sell a home, and this is from real estate data taken from ATTOM, Adam. It says the company crunched home sales data over 11 years and found the market heats up alongside the weather, with the best days to sell a home for more than 10% of market value clustered in May, June, and July. Sellers, what are you waiting on? The best time to put your home on the market is May, June, and July. So I would encourage you to call or text me 404-819-4495. If you're trying to talk to me immediately, I'm not going to be able to answer it because I'm on the live. So you can send me a text with your address, or you can email us at info@TrishSellsATL.com. info@TrishSellsATL.com. Sellers, the best time to sell your home is in May, June, and July. So if you want to get top value, I'm going on a listing appointment today to secure a new listing in Henry County. Listen, now is the time to put your home on the market. I have buyers who are literally waiting. They're waiting for somebody. The inventory is low. So we have pre-qualified buyers who have been pre-approved. We work with investment programs like Ribbon who have cash money to purchase your home. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? So moving on, ask yourself that question. What am I waiting on? Because everything up under the sun, from, people going through bankruptcies, people going through divorce, people being behind. Talk to me. Let me help you. I've been in this business, like I said, for almost 14 years. So there's not much I have not seen. So please allow me to help you. So a little bit more real estate market. Atlanta's most exclusive housing markets, y'all. And this is something that I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit because it's a little small, y'all. And y'all know when y'all get a little older, which, I'm aging like wine, not like milk. But anyway, this is Atlanta's most exclusive housing markets. And so this was a breakdown by zip code of the top 10 housing markets in Atlanta. And so, for instance, the number one was Atlanta 30327. That zip code is located in Fulton County. And the median home value in 30327 is $1.4 million. That means that the minimum income you need to purchase a home in that neighborhood is around $270,000 per year, y'all. And so this right here is such an excellent resource. I will not go through each one of these, but if you would like for me to send this to you, please just drop me a line in the chat. Please just reach out to me. You can call or text me. Hey, Trish, can you text me, the newsletter? The newsletter is Trish Sells Atlanta page on Facebook. So like our page and then go check out. The link is on there. It's on Instagram in my bio. It is on LinkedIn as well. The link is also on Twitter. So this information is readily available. I posted it also in the chat. But this is like a breakdown from the median home value to the minimum income that is needed. So if we make, $100,000 per year, which we're good, we are so good. When you make $100,000, it's like, yeah, I done hit my six figures, but you may not be able to look in 30327 because of the median home value. And so this is the breakdown that it gives you. I am a believer in arming you information for you to make an informed real estate decision. And with that being said, this is what this information is going to do. Our top zip code was 30327 through Atlanta, Brookhaven, Atlanta, Alpharetta, Milton, Dunwoody, Duluth, guys. And so even in Duluth in 30097, the home value is about $650,000, and you have to be making about $125,000 in order to purchase in that price range. And so this gives you a complete breakdown on what you need to do to make an informed real estate decision, even when it comes to the area. This is what this is doing. Chris, I will send it to you. I certainly will send it to you. I will send it to you. I'll text it to you. So this is the breakdown. We use this as a learning tool because a lot of time people that see a house is beautiful. They're like, oh my God, I want this house, but it costs $1.3 million. Do you make about $270,000 in order to qualify for it? So that's what this is used for as well, so we can understand what we're doing. And then the hottest markets, housing markets in the metro Atlanta area, the South Side surge continues, but the 2 in-town zip codes stand out. And so here's a list. So these are the top 25 metro Atlanta zip codes for Q1, that's first quarter. So every Atlanta 30305, its appreciation went up to by 13.3%, y'all. Riverdale, Georgia, y'all. So if y'all not looking at Riverdale, look at the appreciation for Riverdale. Y'all remember when Clayton County lost their accreditation, y'all? Look at how they have rebounded. So that's why I say when you've been in the real estate market for a while, you're going to see hills and valleys. You're going to see ebbs and flows. And Clayton County worked to get their accreditation back. And now their home values, you're talking about the median value has appreciated by 12.8%, y'all. 203,000 is the median value of the homes in Riverdale. Jonesboro, same thing. It has increased by 12%. Their median value is $232,000. Atlanta, 309. It has increased by 12%. The median value for a home in Atlanta 309 is $484,000. Morrow, y'all, Clayton County, the same county that lost school accreditation, they are coming back, and they are coming back strong. Their price has appreciated by 12%, and their median home value is $215,000. Y'all, Forest Park, y'all. They have a price appreciation at 11.4%, and their median home value is $159,000. We have Jonesboro again on the list because they have 2 different zip codes. We have Rex, Georgia. Rex, their value has increased by 10.2%, and the median home value in Rex, Georgia is $244,000. Riverdale is on here again. We have Union City, Stone Mountain, Faber. We have Atlanta, it has increased by 8.9%. Lithonia, Ellenwood, Kennesaw, Pine Lake, Conyers, Panthersville, Hampton, Austell has increased. Remember when Austell got flooded, y'all? Listen, their prices appreciated by 8.4%, and their median home value is $275,000. Lithonia, Kennesaw, Smyrna, and then we have the bottom 10, which we won't get into the bottom 10 and all of that, you guys. But this is what it's all about. This is how you can determine where do I need to look. You look at these median home values and how much you're pre-approved for, and see, can I work in? Because this is what I'm going to tell you. This may not be the area that you initially said I wanted to live in, right? This may not be that area. However, what I do want you to see is that your home value is going to appreciate. What does that mean, Trish? That means that you are going to have some equity in your home. So when you get ready to sell it, or if you decide I'm going to rent it out, guess what? You are going to have money as equity to put down on the house and area that you want, or you'll be able to rent it out and get a decent amount of rental income. Y'all, look at this purchase in this market as an investment. Look at it as an investment, y'all. Sometimes when you're investing in something, you are not going to get every single thing that you want. You're not. So what are the things that are absolutely necessary that you need based on your price range and the areas that are going to appreciate? And this is how you utilize this information to win. This is how you utilize this information to say, you know what? I'm going to purchase in this area. I know it's going to appreciate. I can stay in it for 3 years, build my equity, and then I can move into the that I want, y'all. So that's what I talk about, that I try to arm you guys with information so that you can make an informed real estate decision. This is what I'm talking about. We look at these numbers and we say, okay, how can we use these numbers to benefit our buyers? How can we use these numbers to benefit our sellers? Because if I have a seller and they may be a little behind on their mortgage, but they are at the top of appreciation in their area. Hey, it's time to sell. Pay that more off. You know, if it's going to go for higher than your payoff, then guess what? You'll have a little bit money in the bank, and then you'll have a little bit of money to go ahead and pay off that debt with that home. So that is the real estate news, y'all. And we're going to move on to one of my greatest accomplishments, y'all. Many did not know that Trish went back to school. And so I was going to school on Tuesdays and running my real estate business. And on May 13th, I had the opportunity to have my Bachelor of Arts in Religion degree conferred. And so I am so grateful because this has been a journey, y'all. I went to school and matriculated from the Benjamin Elijah Mays High School in Atlanta Public School, or Atlanta City Schools. I am from Atlanta. So in 2001, and life happens. You know, I tell people I had my son. It was tough trying to raise a kid, go to college, work 2 jobs. And so I came back home to kind of regroup. So finishing at my beloved University of Georgia is something that was always on my radar. I will be 40 in October. And so I have many goals that I wanted to accomplish before I turn 40. And going back to school and finishing was one of them. And so I already had my Associates of Education degree from Atlanta Metropolitan State College. I only needed 2 semesters, spring and fall, in order for me to finish at the University of Georgia. I have 4 classes in fall and 5 this spring. And as I said, I was able to come out as the only African-American religion major in the Franklin College of Arts and Science in the spring of 22. And it was just such an opportunity for me and an accomplishment. I'm not just gonna say an opportunity. It was such an accomplishment. My children got an opportunity to witness me graduate as I'm sowing the seed of education and planting the educational legacy. I'm just grateful for the journey. You know, we never know what we can do until we are stretched. And please believe, trying to do real estate in this market, y'all, because y'all know this market ain't no joke. It is the wild, wild west. Do you hear me? It is the wild, wild west. But, you know, trying to balance that and balance school is not for the faint at heart. But I am grateful and I am thankful that I completed this journey. So I wanted to share that with everybody. For those who have continued to do business with me, who have prayed, who have congratulated me, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, y'all. I mean, it was tough. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not, but it was worth it. It was worth every tear shed, because I was crying. I'm going to learn Spanish after 20 years, y'all. I haven't seen any Spanish and still can't speak it. However, I did what I had to do, even having a tutor, y'all. So for those who, you know, may have dreams and they may have goals and they're just like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Just use this as a testimony and allow it to witness to your spirit that you too can do it. So thank you so much, everybody who, you know, kept, you know, going, kept me motivated, kept me encouraged. I am so, so, so grateful for you. So moving on to some mortgage news, guys. Why it's almost never a bad time to buy a home. Now, this is from our partners at PRMG, Paramount Residential Mortgage Group Incorporated. Why it's almost never a bad time to buy a home. Today's inflation may be creating a better outlook. You may be happier buying right now. Attempting to time the real estate market is tough. And we keep talking about this, but that's not, I mean, it's imaginary. The bubble is like an imaginary friend, y'all. Let it go. If you are ready to buy, and if you have the assets, and I am going to tell you this little tidbit, and I'm going to go ahead and give you juice and give you the tea, right? You need to have about 20% of your purchase price, your approved purchase price. You need to have about 20% of that in the bank. It's kind of going back to the old days when people put like 20% down on a house. Here's the thing though, sellers are not really contributing to closing costs. Some of them will. Some of them will repair stuff. It just depends. Every seller is different. But from what I can see, your down payment is going to be 3.5% or 5% if you have FHA or conventional, right? And if you have VA, it's 100%. So you don't have to necessarily worry about a down payment. And USDA, I believe, is 3% down. They have some conventional loan products that are 3% down. However, you're going to need that. Your closing costs are going to be about 4%. So we're at 7% now of money that you need, okay? Your closing costs are going to be about 4% of your purchase price. So you're going to need to have that money set aside. Do not make an offer banking on the seller is going to pay your closing costs. I'm sorry. And y'all know we keep it real here. And I'm telling you guys, that's the truth. Have closing costs, it's about 4% of your pre-approved price, okay? Your purchase price, 4%. You got anywhere from 3.5% to 5% down. So now we're looking at about 10% right there, right? Now we have things called appraisal. We have to go over a little bit to purchase these homes, because they want highest and best. So you got to have a little bit of money to the side just in case you may need it for that. You also have to pay for an appraisal. You have to pay for an inspection. Okay. And so these are things that the buyer has to pay for. The seller is not obligated to pay for your inspection or your appraisal. So with that being said, guys, that's why I'm saying it's better to have more than not have enough. So if I were you and I was purchasing a home in this market, I would have between 15 and 20% of the pre-approval amount, or the amount that I know I'm going to go to. I would have that saved in the bank. You may also need reserves for your home owner's insurance policy. You may need reserves for your HOA fees. You have a HOA initiation fee. All of those things you want to already have to the side. And so that is why it is my professional opinion that when you get ready to purchase a home, that you have at least 15 to 20% of money saved. Do they have down payment assistance? It is far and few in between, y'all. You do have some programs, they add extra time on your closing. Sellers really don't like that. And so with that being said, it's just advantageous, y'all. The best route, if you have a 401k or if you have the money already in your savings, that is the quickest, the easiest, the best route. And gift funds are still a thing too, if you have family members who want to give you money. So just wanted to throw that out there in the atmosphere because we keep it real here, y'all. We keep it real. How can you beat out cash offers? So this has been a really big thing. Investors, they come in and their corporations and they're like, we're going to just come in here and do a cash offer. We can close in 4 days. And the seller sees it and they're like, oh my God, I can close. Let's do it. Okay. Buyers, you do have options. You can beat out cash buyers. This is saying that you can submit your buyers. We can submit your offer early. I kind of have mixed feelings about that. I have mixed feelings about that. That's all I would say. Pick up some closing costs. We just talked about closing costs. So make sure you have that money set aside. And then it says stand out in a memorable way. Be polite, be memorable. What I do personally as a realtor is I try to build a relationship with the realtor. We're working together. We're co-oping. We're not adversaries, okay? We have to work together to get our buyer and seller to the closing table. And so we make sure that each party is heard. We come, we negotiate, we see what's best, and then we move forward. So those are some ways you can beat out cash buyers. And then sometimes you just have sellers that say, I'm selling to, a family, and they have they kind of have that right. They're not discriminating per se, but they are saying, and it's a lot of things that go along when you're selling to a cash buyer or an investor. And your HOA may have a cap. Sometimes some investors, they buy a house and then they're renting it out. And the HOA say, oh, no, we reached our rental cap. So you're not going to be able to buy if you're planning renting here. You're going to have to be an owner occupant. So some sellers say, I got HOA stuff going on already. We've already reached our cap. We're going to do owner occupants only. And based on the rules and regulations, they can do that. So Mortgage IQ, what's a mortgage recast? And so this is, if you've recently come into a large sum of money, you may be considering paying off or paying down your outstanding loans, including your mortgage. Have a substantial amount of your loan, you may benefit from what mortgage lenders call a recast. This is when your lender recalculates your monthly payments based on your outstanding balance and remaining term that may lower your payments over the life of the loan. While a recast does not require a new appraisal, a fairly large lump sum is required. So let's say one of our friends win the lottery and they already in the house and they say, well, let me take a portion of this and I'm just going to pay my mortgage down. I'm not going to pay it off, I'm going to pay it down. So if you pay it down, then your lender can recalculate the amount to see if you have a loan. And so for some people, you know, that's good. You may get a shorter payment, you may get a lower payment and a shorter loan term. And so this is information that is from our lender partner, PRMG, Paramount Residential Mortgage Group, Sonia Truitt. And so Sonia's information is on the screen. So I want to reach out to her. You need a copy of this live. Just let me know and I'll make sure I'll get it to you. Thank you so much, Chris. I saw your message. Thank you. So moving on. It's really still popping. Super congratulations to my investor. He is building his portfolio. He's done an amazing job, y'all. Amazing job with building. He's going to purchase these homes and they're going to be for rent. So, hey, investors are out there doing it, y'all. You can do it too. So don't let limiting beliefs or something you may have heard. Please talk to and ask the real estate expert. The news reports what they're given. So, you know, you have a real estate local expert sitting in front of you. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I am here to assist you. Home seller tips. 9% of home buyers are using a real estate agent. I had an interesting conversation the other day with a lady that's, you know, she's like off-market properties, but she's really trying to do for sale by owners, okay? So listen, off-market properties and a realtor marketing it's kind of like right now, I have an off-market property, but it's coming soon. And so with me knowing that, I'm still going to set everything up, you know, the right way. I'm gonna list it, go through all the steps to do what I'm supposed to do. Now, you're for sale by owner. Some people have challenges. They're just like, well, I don't have the money to pay a real estate agent. It will still be advantageous to you to speak with the real estate agent because it's something that could possibly be worked out. You know, that real estate agent could possibly, you know, reduce commissions or market in a way where it's not breaking your pocket. You have options, but you have to step up and speak and advocate for yourself. So with that being said, trying to sell your home in this market without an agent is not smart. First and foremost, when you list with a realtor, the exposure is just on every site that has homes, and I'll speak for KW, Keller Williams, because we have access to every single site that has a home. And so when your property is listed with us, you get to see, everybody gets to see your house. And so what you want is the maximum exposure. The more exposure you get, the more offers you get in the better position that you'll be in. And so trying to sell a house on your own, it's not smart. You do need the right agent in front of you. So if you want to talk to me, please call or text 404-819-4495. 404-819-4495. I love to speak with you, have a conversation, sit down, mastermind with you, see how we can create a win-win for your situation. This is our Trish Sells ATL seller process. So yesterday I had a seller consultation. I'm going to my listing appointment on today. I see the house and I've gotten my range or my number that I think that we're going to list it for right now. So I received the blessing from homeowners. We prepared the home for listing. We have to take pictures, make sure that it has curb appeal, make sure that it's clean, all of those things. So when buyers walk in this house, they are ready to write an offer. And so once those things are done, the listing hits the market. And so that is the synopsis. I did not put every little step that we do when we get ready to list the house, but those are the 4 major steps and the 4 things that we do when we prepare to get a home on the market. This is from KW Red Day last week. Y'all, let me tell you, last week was graduation, and I kind of feel like I got hazed because I had my daughter's field day the morning of Red Day for KW, and this is our Giving Back initiative because we give where we live. And so this is our Give Back initiative, and we partner with Groundwork Atlanta. Groundwork Atlanta is building a new park that's going to be in the city of Atlanta, and it's going to give access to the Chattahoochee River. We definitely, I had a question on Instagram. Kevin, I see it. But we hiked down to the river and we hiked back up on the trail. It's gonna be really phenomenal. And so we gave back by going into that park, and we were chopping trees. We were, cutting down ivy. We were doing everything to beautify this park. And so Groundwork Atlanta needs donations. This is the link to actually donate. And so what I'll do is I put it in the chat on Facebook, and it is on, like I said, all my social media platforms. The news is on there. But if anybody wants to donate to Groundwork Atlanta, please go ahead and do so. But we did celebrate KW Red Day. That is our annual Giving Back Day. And so I did field day with my daughter that day. I did Groundwork Atlanta, KW Red Day, the second half of that same day, and then graduation the next day. So y'all, I was pooped tired, and I was tired. I mean, not tired. You know how tired, like it sounds like tired, the stuff you wash your clothes with. I was tired, and I'm still pretty much recuperating because I looked at the amount of steps that I walked, in those 2 days. It was like 15,000 steps in one day, y'all. So my feet wanted new legs, okay? Moving on. So some of you all have heard about ribbons. Some of you have not. But for those of you who have heard about ribbon, and even if you haven't, I kind of did a comparison chart with our traditional offer and a ribbon offer. And so what you can see is that with a traditional offer, your earnest money is lower than ribbon. However, remember that money we talked about you having to have at least about 20% of money in the bank. Yeah, part of that money is for appraisal gap. And so your appraisal gap could be anywhere between 5 and 15 or more. That's why it has a plus sign next to it, y'all. I've seen appraisal gap money so high, it made me scared, okay? But with ribbon has an appraisal gap guarantee. So what happens is ribbon gives you a maximum value. They say if you're going to use us, because what ribbon does, they're a wholesaler. And so they say, we'll put up the cash for you if you can't close with your lender. So that's why you have to put a larger amount of earnest money down, because they're sticking their neck out for you. However, if you close with your lender, you get a portion of your earnest money back that goes towards your closing costs. So even though you gave them that money up front of this amount, you're going to get some of that back that's going to go towards your closing costs. So it's going to be the same money that's going to go back into the pot. So when it comes to the appraisal, ribbon, as long as you offer, their value, you have an appraisal gap guarantee. So if Ribbon has a maximum value on this house at $350,000 that we have on the diagram. If Ribbon has a maximum value of $360,000 and you offer $360,000 and the house only appraised for $355,000, Ribbon will cover that amount. So that's why they have an appraisal gap guarantee. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. And that's why I did this diagram. Closing on a traditional offer can happen between 21 and 30 days. Ribbon can close you as quickly as 14 days. And so with that being said, for me, when it came from the money standpoint, when I'm hearing buyers saying, I have a little money, but I don't have a lot, when I see this is when I decided to come up with this chart so that it can kind of explain if it was a $350,000 house, a $350,000 house, this is what it would look like. And so when I'm looking at this, Ribbon actually is the better deal with less money, especially if we're trying to think about is something going to appraise, because that's something that we can do a comparative market analysis and do the numbers, but we never know what is on the mind of an appraiser. So Ribbon, especially in this market, is like a really great opportunity for our buyers. And they get to compete against, the other folks that are doing all cash, because Ribbon does all cash and they give you an opportunity to close with your lender. And if you can close with your lender, like I said, you get a portion of your earnest money back that goes towards your closing costs. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to shoot us an email, info@TrishSellsATL.com, info@TrishSellsATL.com. Okay, Kevin, let me see what your question is. You said that homeowner question, I just got my insurance bill. The date that it says it's due is 6/2. Are they going to take it straight out of escrow? The escrow says it's due 6/30. Am I going to, okay, you're worried about late fees. So no, Kevin, your insurance is set up to go. You had, and I don't want to tell too much of your business, but based on the type of loan that you have, your escrow is going to pay that homeowner's bill. So you don't have to worry about that. And then I have questions I have many friends that are looking, want to have them, but can't get past the debt to income ratio. What's up with this so-called affordable housing? I'm so sorry. For them, the interest rates went up. And so it's a lot of my buyers. I'm going to tell y'all, they were qualified for this amount. And when the interest rates went up, that amount started going down, y'all. So it's really the interest rates. I won't touch on the whole affordable housing thing. I will say is that when you're in this market, you have to make sure, based on your debt to income, that you have a good financial report card, aka credit report. And so it's little things like right now, I'm trying to purchase my son a car, but we're not getting a loan because you have to look at the example that kind of perpetuates. If I go out and I purchase a car and he hasn't purchased a house, so that when you look at that, and let's say if you come to do it, that's fine. But when you're asking the bank for money and then you kind of put the cart before the horse, so you have a car note that is so high, that when it comes to purchasing a house, you're not going to get the amount that you want, because that car is a debt. Your student loans are a debt. If you owe people, that's a debt. And so it's just little things like that when we're making financial decisions. And I can't tell you what to do. I can only advise you in the real estate arena, how that is served, that if you go and you create all this debt and then you get ready to buy a house, like, you can't get upset because you're not getting the amount that you want when you are heavy on the debt side, but low on the income side. You're either going to have to get another job or a higher paying job to be able to generate more income to justify the bank being comfortable with lending you that money for a house. And so, it starts with the financial stuff first. I'm all with affordable housing, but we have financial decisions as well. And I come from that place of a person who did not make the best financial decisions. However, as I have grown, in grace, and I have grown as a realtor, as a person, as an adult, I have learned to pass down, to my children, even making better financial decisions. So buying a car and getting a car note for a college student right now, to me, isn't the smartest thing to do. However, buying a cash card that is manageable and the insurance is going to be lower, that sounds a lot better, and, kind of staying away from those student loans. I encourage everybody, if you can go to school tuition free, please do it, because when those student loans catch up with you, it is a part of your debt to income ratio. So I hope, you guys understand, and I know that it's affordable housing, and we start pointing fingers, but I'm gonna always go back to your financial footprint, your financial report card, aka your credit report, because that's what's going to tell the bank what's going on with you, so that they can make a decision on whether or not they want to loan thousands and thousands of dollars to you for a home. So moving on, find your perfect home. These are the ladies on my team, Jessie, Rayon, and Rondalyn. Find your perfect home. We are here to help you find your dream home or investment, because I understand, in this market, some people may feel like this isn't my dream home. This is just for right now. But studies show that people move around about every 5 years. And so with that being said, it just may be an investment for right now. It just may be an asset for right now. And so once, you can and you do find that thing that you want, then you'll be able to either sell it or use it as investment property. Things like, materials, they're still going up. Materials are still going up, y'all. So that's where we're seeing price increasing too on the builder end. The scarcity of materials with some materials is also a part. So I just, I keep it real. I'm be honest about what's going on in the trenches. So that way, like I said, you can make an informed real estate decision. And that decision should not be to wait, because I can promise you, by the time you wait, you're going to be paying more, okay? More for less. And we're seeing a little bit of that now. So it's not going to do anything to get worse. So moving on to the buyer process. So a lot of times people be like, oh, Trish, I see you girl on Instagram. I want to buy a house. That's all. Let me tell you about how our process goes, because we do everything in order so that we can get you in. We can sit down to you. Let me tell you, if you talk to me while I'm in the car, I'm not going to remember anything that you said, because I'm fighting for my life in Atlanta traffic and trying to get home alive. So listen, this is why we have this process. We say, hey, let's schedule a buyer consultation. That way I'm sitting at my desk. I'm taking my handy dandy notes that I can write down everything that you're saying. So this is why we do this. Schedule your buyer consultation. What are your needs? From there, if you need a lender, we say, okay, well, let's get you connected to a lender. So we have about 7 different lenders that we work with. And so we give you the 3 or 4 that we think kind of speak to your situation, because everybody's situation is different, y'all. You contact them, we get you connected, you complete your loan application. Once your loan application has been approved, then that's when we schedule your buyer onboarding. What is a buyer onboarding? This is when we talk about the Trish Sells Atlanta Real Estate Group, our process, how things will go moving forward. And it's also where you assign your buyer brokerage agreement. The state law, the state of Georgia, it says that I'm not supposed to represent you in a real estate transaction on behalf of my broker unless I have a signed agreement with you. And we go by what the law say, because, I don't look good in orange, and I'm not wearing orange for nobody. I see my 3 children in them pictures before. I'm not about to do it. So with that being said, once you sign your buyer brokerage agreement, then that's when we start home shopping. So that's our process. Of course, that's the synopsis. That's the Cliff Notes version. This is the longer version of how the process actually works. Newsletter is available. It's on the Facebook chat. Able to put it out. Also updated it on the YouTube chat as well. Because YouTube, we are live on YouTube. Hey YouTuber, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll stick it on the live as well. So thank you so much. I got you going, YouTube. And buyers having a tough time, we have options. And so one of my lenders, PRMG, she has a Local Heroes program. And that Local Heroes program is for our teachers, our firefighters, our doctors, and their support staff. Non-profit organizations, government, and then state government and federal. It's also for university and college faculty and staff, y'all. It's for teachers, administrators, y'all. It's for everybody who is one of our locals. So ask me about that program. She and I talked about another program just on yesterday. So we are working through getting some things for you guys to help you. Everybody can't do Ribbon. With Ribbon, you have to already be pre-approved with a lender. But you have to be a buyer that is pre-approved who is kind of having a tough time because the cash offer your offer up. So that's what Ribbon is for. We also have 2 lease purchase programs. And as high as rent is right now, y'all, my professional opinion is go ahead and buy. But if you cannot right now, but you need to kind of get out of where you are and get into the house that you want to purchase, I encourage you to use our lease purchase programs, Divvy, Home Partners of America. There's actually another program that is available as well. And that's just saying hello, May, because May is about to be over when we go around and look at it, right? Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. We do this. We have been doing this every Wednesday, but I had to take a little sabbatical because, like I said, I was trying to get my get my studies done. It was difficult. It was hard, and not to mention the tear me up. The Athens Pollen Rag Week tear me up, but we did it. We're back, so expect to see us every Wednesday at 12 p.m. We also have a podcast. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Amazon Alexa, iHeartRadio, Pandora, TuneIn. The only thing that you have to do is say, Alexa, play the Southern Belle of the ATL, and this podcast is going to come up. So make sure that you download it. Everybody can't be on the computer, and be watching Facebook Live or YouTube Live or be on LinkedIn Live because y'all got to work so y'all can buy these houses, right? So that's why we have the podcast. So while you're doing your work and you're going along, you can listen to some of this great real estate info. That is why I created the podcast for you guys. So make sure that you tune in to that. We are on YouTube as well, y'all. So if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you watch it later. To subscribe, you just put in Trish Sells Atlanta and the YouTube comes up. We are also on Instagram, y'all. My handle is the same, at Trish Sells Atlanta. I am also on Twitter. My handle is the same for that as well. It's at Trish Sells Atlanta. And so if you need to email us, you can email us at info@TrishSellsAtlanta. We are also on TikTok, y'all. Yes, we are on TikTok at Trish Sells Atlanta. So check me out. It's a work in progress, but I'm doing it, y'all. TikTok got a lot of moving parts. How y'all be doing these TikTok videos? My TikTok videos are basic, but you gonna get the information. So let me go ahead and pre-warn you on that. It is not, because a sister got to sell houses. She can't be in front of that, trying to create, be this creator. Like, no, we don't have time. We got to sell houses. And so this was just a little treat. I don't know if you saw it, if you already saw the list, but this is like a summer family bucket list. So summertime is coming up, the kids are gonna be out of school. So parents, what do we do? What do we do for the ones when it's time for them to be out of school? So this is just a list of something, just suggestions. Those were the yesterday. My no game is strong, so my children would love this Happy Yes Day, y'all. But just, some things to do. Go out for ice cream, visit a splash pad, have a water balloon fight, have a picnic, go to a movie, take a road trip. These are just some suggestions of things to do. Have pajama day, go to the farmers market, go to garage sale. Y'all can find some good stuff at garage sale. Okay, have a family game night, have a movie marathon, take a day trip. But these are just suggestions as we get ready to come into the summertime of some things to do. Let the kids stay up late. This is just some stuff, to let them do as work for summer. So for my fellow real estate agents and people wanting to get into the business, tapping in, who needs assistance, who say, Trish, I lost my mojo, I'm the problem. Help, I need help with technology. I need help with anything with TikTok. But I need help with my marketing, all that good stuff. I do offer consulting and training services, y'all. And so I have a separate link. I will drop it in the Facebook. I will drop it also on the YouTube. I can't put it across, but if you want to send me an email so that I can sleep, so that you sign up, please just let me know. Send us an email, info@TrishSellsATL.com. I'm going to also put this on YouTube because we are about to wrap it up. I knew today would be a long time because it has been a while. I published my sales first quarter. We closed 7 units and $1.7 million in sales volume, y'all. So we are so happy with, where we are headed. We want to do more. And so we need you. We need you to follow also the Trish Sells ATL REG. That is the real estate groups page. As we have a wonderful set of young ladies who are hard, showing, being here for our buyers, holding their hands to ensure that everything as we walk through this process. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I said that before. Just put in TrishSellsATL.com. And here is the team with Trish Sells Atlanta Real Estate Group. I hope we continue to grow and to expand because ideally we're here to serve you. We're here to serve the community. This is the span of area that I have covered. I've been up to Calhoun, Georgia, y'all. So we are not limited to just Atlanta. It is Atlanta and surrounding, y'all. And this is an accurate map of where we have closed, so that we can show you these are the areas that we serve. And so Rondaland, we have Jesse, we have Rayana. They're usually really hard working with our buyers to get them closed. So thank you guys so much. Memorial Day is coming up. Our office will be closed on Memorial Day. We believe in making sure our staff has an opportunity to go spend time with their families. So on Monday, Memorial Day, we will be closed, but we'll be open for business again on that Tuesday. And part of the reason why we're closed is because the banks are closed. The closing attorney offices are closed, so we cannot do any real estate on Memorial Day, y'all. So that is upcoming, but I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there because we want to work really, really hard before Memorial Day comes to make sure that we get everyone and so that everybody gets their fair share of Trish Sells Atlanta Real Estate Group. Well, it was amazing, and I am so happy to be back in full throttle with real estate, you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always email us, info@TrishSellsATL.com. You can always call or text me 404-819-495. And if we do not have any questions, I will tell you to have a wonderful and winning Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like and share. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.